Good day, viewers. There is serious update in Rivers State. Governor Siminalayi Fubara has presented the 2024 State Appropriation Bill of 800 billion naira to the House of Assembly, currently sitting in the government house. It was gathered that the bill was presented to the group of 4 lawmakers led by their Speaker, Edison Ehe, amidst the ongoing demolition of the Assembly complex. Ehe and his group had sat at the complex before the demolition and announced the governor's desire to relocate the sitting to a convenient place. The governor reportedly allocated a space in government house for their sitting pending the renovation of the house. This was after they had passed the budget. One of the reasons why you will see that they needed a new speaker, aside from those that they come to the APC, Fubara needed a speaker that will help him pass the budget, and this has happened. Remember, the court had disqualified or sacked the speaker, earlier speaker Amewule, and also installed a new speaker, which is Edison Ehe. The difference here is that Amewule is said to be loyal to FCT Minister Wike, while Edison Ehe is said to be loyal to Fubara. It is a tug of war at this point in time. So after the governor passed the budget, he now asked construction companies to start a demolition of the Rivers State complex so that they can find another space for these lawmakers to sit. Currently, we have 4 lawmakers that are functioning in the house. The other 27 are nowhere to be found. It is no news that these 4 lawmakers are those that are loyal to the governor, while the 27 others are those loyal to Wike. The house is now divided. Will Fubara use the style or system Obaseki used when he was governor? He decided to go on a renovation of the Edo State House of Assembly, and he did that for a very long time. So the lawmakers could not sit. Their seats were declared vacant, and they even had to go beg the governor to reinstate them. That is what Siminalayi Fubara is doing at this point in time. The Speaker of the House has declared the seats of the 27 lawmakers that they come to the APC vacant. What does this spell for them? It is a battle of weight. It is a battle of who knows who. It is a battle of politics. It is interesting that these things are happening and we are understanding how politics is being run in Nigeria. Serious update. Yes, they have passed the 800 billion naira budget, and also the house is ongoing for demolition. They are demolishing it. It's currently under demolition. And the governor said he's going to look for a place that is convenient, that is suitable for the lawmakers to sit. Who the lawmakers are, I don't know. Whether he's talking about both those loyal to him and those loyal to Wike, I don't know. But at this point in time, we have 4 functioning lawmakers. These lawmakers are loyal to Fubara. What is it? How is it going to benefit the people of Rivers State? That is the point. We are talking about the people of Rivers State. How will this benefit them? This fight between 2 political lions, when they say 2 elephants fight, the grass suffer. They are going to use the state funds to perpetrate all these things they are doing. Bribery and corruption all over. You know how it's been run in Nigeria. You have to bribe so person in power so as to do your bidding. And it's going to be a kind of competition between federal and state might. Wike seems to have a backing of the federal government, while Fubara also will say that the state resources is in his hands as he has passed this budget, and the people will also support him. The Labour Party governorship candidate visited Siminalayi Fubara, and we don't know what alliance they are bringing together, because I believe Wike wants to use every legal means possible to remove Fubara from being a governor in Rivers State. And what he has, he can bank on the cases at the Supreme Court. Labour Party has a case, APC has a case. Whoever can wield or can yield to Wike's demands. We are hearing that Tony Cole, the APC candidate who has a case with the PDP, is having some meetings with Wike so as to, yes, they might have a contract together. So when they struck out, when they sack Fubara at the Supreme Court level, then Tony Cole can continue instead. That is a rumor, that is a report. But what we are saying here is that Fubara is taking hold of the state. You can see there's a new speaker, Edison Ehe, The budget has been passed all under the confines of the law. 27 lawmakers that come to the APC, their seats have been declared vacant. The court have spoken. Let's see what happens, whether it's going to be a court affair, because yes, they can take this to the Supreme Court, to a higher court, to determine the case. The High Court in Rivers State is not the arbiter, is not the alpha and omega. There are other courts that can still decide on the issue. Probably Wike might want to use the higher court to remove Fubara from office. When they asked the Rivers State government why it wanted to demolish the Rivers State House of Assembly, it said that the recent explosion and fire incident that rendered the main building unfit for human use. This statement was from the Rivers State Commissioner for Information, Mr. Joseph Johnson, who said this after the visit of the governor to inspect the level of damage done to the building on the day of the fire incident. He said it became necessary to invite professionals to advise the government on the integrity of the building. The commissioner said on the night of the attack on the complex, the dynamite caused an explosion that shook the foundation of the building. There were visible cracks on the walls afterwards, and the entire structure looked frail and unsafe for legislative business. He added that after the assessment of the integrity of the complex, the experts warned the government that continuing to use the building in its present state would be disastrous. He also said that the government had tried all cost-saving measures towards the repair of the complex until it bowed to a superior view of rebuilding the complex to a more befitting edifice. In the interim, the Rivers State government has provided an alternative venue for the House of Assembly to conduct their affairs pending the rebuilding of the complex, he said. So that's the update, guys, and it is an interesting one. One person said that it is a draw, a point between Fubara and Wike, 2-2, like it's a football match. Wike has had the 2 points, Fubara is having another 2 points. Let's see what happens. Can Fubara survive the heat that Wike is bringing to his table? Can Fubara make sure that he puts an end to godfatherism in the state? Can Fubara shock Wike? Because literally, some people will say that Wike was the one that brought Fubara. Nobody knew Fubara in the state. He almost 90% did all the job that brought Fubara to power, despite the fact that there was an election and people came out to vote. It was Wike that did all that he could to make sure he installed Fubara in power. Let's see what transpires, whether at the end of the day there will be a halt to all this. Edwin Clark has asked Tinubu, the president, to wade into the matter and stop all these problems from happening. And the president, well, is not blind to what is happening in Rivers State. He should, as a president and also as a father to the nation, try as much as possible what he can do to stop the mess. Yes, it's a mess that is going on in Rivers State.